This is my pastor Gabe Saldivar. I've been attending his church for about 3 years now. He just wanted to say a couple things about me.
I just wanted to just be a reference for James Votaw. Again, my name is Gabriel Saldivar. I'm the pastor of Life Church of Orange. I've known James for close to 3 years. He's been attending faithfully the church. He's here every Sunday, and most Thursdays. We have a Thursday Bible study that he is involved. Basically, every time the church is open, James is here. Uh, James has had quite a change in his life, and his commitment to the Lord. He's a faithful Christian. He had a past, but that's not who he is any longer. He's no longer involved in drugs. He's always clean. Like I said, we see him at least twice a week. So there's no, and if he's ever gone, he lets us know in advance that he's not going to be with us, and he'll be, where he says he's going with his, on trips and what have you, or a, visit. But he's sober, and so we see the evidence of that every week, twice a week, up to twice a week usually. He also shows us, what he's been doing, helping people. There's several people on the streets that James goes out of his way to go help. And this is of his own accord that he does this. And so he's just a real encouraging person. He loves people. He cares about people. He loves his daughter. And he wants to have a restored relationship with her, and just, he's trying to do his best to make that good with him and his daughter Sawyer. Like I said, I can say nothing but wonderful things about James. He's always of a good attitude, good heart. Every time we see him, he's never angry. He's never frustrated. He always has a wonderful demeanor, kind. Just he's a pleasure to be around. He's a blessing to be around. And so I just wanted to take this time to give testimony of James Votaw and the person that I know and that I see each week. And so I'm asking as well, would you consider giving James more time with his daughter and to help that relationship to become much stronger? Thank you very much.
Hello, Judge and people of the court. My name is Corey Keating. I'm a Navy veteran, small business owner, father, and friend of James since the 4th grade. I want you to understand that I present my testimony honestly and in good faith. To begin, we are all here today because of a broken family that is in desperate need of repair. This family was torn apart by the previous addiction that captivated James. I'm not qualified to act as a medical expert, but I served as a Navy corpsman for 6 years. I worked in clinics, hospitals, radiology, and emergency medicine. In addition, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in biochemistry with honors. I can only state that the ultimate demise of this family has been clinically linked to an irresponsible dosing of painkillers post-operation while James was serving as a U.S. Marine. I was not present during this time in James's life, but this event seems to be the catalyst and evil that devastated this young family. James reappeared in my life early last year, a changed man. I took pity on James due to his medical conditions and history. I decided to donate countless hours to helping James and reigniting our friendship. I can attest that James is a changed man. He had a come to Jesus moment on his deathbed that resurrected his will to change and become a better human being. Unfortunately, James is probably appearing before the court today without representation. I say unfortunately because Sawyer is all that James ever talks about. Sawyer was and continues to be the main reason for James's improvement. When I have James list his goals, getting back into Sawyer's life is without question always number one. I say unfortunately because I feel that James is at a disadvantage due to his lack of financial ability. This does not come without effort. I loaned James $7,300 to seek representation. Let's just say that money did not last long. Even though James has been paying me back $300 a month, I can no longer afford to help him financially. I want to conclude by saying this. Like all of us, James deserves a second chance. We all know a family member, friend, or acquaintance who has struggled with addiction. You probably passed by many people today on your way to the courthouse. It's an epidemic. In my opinion, this epidemic is exacerbated by the destruction of too many families. Too many children are growing up in broken homes without parents that love them or parents that are too stressed out to care. Judge, standing before you right now is a father that cares. He is ashamed of his past, but fights every day to improve himself physically, mentally, and spiritually. Like the Marine he is, James is a fighter. He's not going to stop until he's able to build a healthy relationship with his daughter. Judge, I kindly ask you to look James in his eyes to see the man that he is today and the father that he is desperately trying to become. Thank you, and God bless.
Hi, Sawyer. It's your dad's friend.
This is my friend Jill.
He helps me a lot. He helps everyone a lot. You're a lucky girl.
There you go.
I hope you know, your dad helps everyone.
Does it help you when we do the mirror box?
Yes.
Show her how it works.
So, throw off my hand in
What's up?
here. Throw off my hand in here.
Yeah. She's
It's
paralyzed
sort
on
of
her.
complicated.
What's up?
It's sort of complicated.
That's okay. She's 8 now. Ken says she can understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get
So
Of course you can.
Jill's paralyzed on the left side of your body, right?
Yeah.
So Jill uses her right hand in the mirror, and it looks like it's her right hand moving or her left hand moving. So it tricks her brain into thinking that her left arm is moving. So it starts teaching her brain how to work her left arm again.
My brain forgot.
Yeah, Jill's brain forgot how to tell her arm how to move. So Daddy helps her out with this mirror box, and it's reteaching her brain how to move her left arm. She looks in the mirror with her left or her right arm, and she makes a motion, and it looks like in the mirror it looks like her other arm is doing it. So it starts tricking her brain into thinking her other arm's moving.
like this.
So it starts helping her arm move again. And I've been friends with Jill for a long time. She has an injury like Daddy in the brain. Smile, Jill.
And I guess
No, you didn't.
Bringing all those items back to bear, back to mind. And that's important to me.
I'm glad, George.
And I feel now that with James's assistance and James to guide me, and believe me, James's help to no end, my mindset is going to be much settled now.
Oh, you've been doing so much better, George.
Well, I hope so, because
Yeah.
when you reach my age, it's getting to the point where it's almost ridiculous.
92 years young,
I
George.
mean, nobody is supposed to be this old.
But you did it, George.
I did it, and with James's assistance and James's contributions, who knows? I could be one of those rare birds that really go into the stratosphere.
You're a rare bird, all right. With a pretty smile.
So anyway, nice talking to you. And
Show your smile. There's that smile. I love you, George. You're my best friend in the world.
nice talking to you, my friend.
hi, Claire. your daddy's friend.
This is Jill, Daddy's friend. I help her out every day.
Yeah.
Does it help you when I help you out with the mirror box?
Yes.
Do I help a couple people?
Your daddy helps everyone.
Yeah, I help everyone, Sawyer. A lot of
You are a
patience.
lucky girl.
You hear that, Sawyer? You're a lucky girl.
You're a lucky ninja.
Hey, she said you're a ninja. I told her about your ninja story at Christmas. You really are a ninja, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Jill. Jill had a brain injury like Daddy, and it left her paralyzed, so she can't use her arm or her leg. Her brain forgot how to tell her arm or her leg how to move. So Daddy works with her every day, and it's helping her a lot. I mean, I try to help her every day. Me and Jill are friends. Right?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, this is Jill. This is Daddy's friend Jill. Yeah.
Hi, Sawyer. Happy birthday.
Isn't she beautiful? Smile. Alright, thank you, Jill.
Yeah, anytime.
Hi, Sawyer. It's Daddy. This is Daddy's good friend, George Collins. George Collins is 92 years old. He's almost 100 years old. Daddy comes over and helps him out every day with his memory. Him, and then I come over and help James, he's deaf, so I help him out with sign language. Say hi, George.
Hi,
Sawyer.
Sawyer, good to see you. I hope I can see you, darling, but I just can't get there. I'm not mobile. That's my problem. I'm just a little too old.
You're not old.
But James has helped me a lot. He's a
Do you enjoy the help with the memory? Has it been helping?
Yeah, he's a good kid, and he's doing everything he can to help an old man. But I hope it was somehow possible we could meet. But if not, just I want you to know that I love you and I love James. And God bless both of you.
Thank you, George. Show me those teeth.
James Votaw is a winner.
So I have a question, George. Do you think I'm a good father? Do you think I should be in Sawyer's life?
You definitely should be in Sawyer's life. You're a good father, and not only that, you're a good man.
I appreciate that.
And you're a man's man.
I appreciate that. My problem was the drugs. I used to be on drugs with my ex-wife. So I mean, I did some stuff to her that deserves for me not to be a part of my daughter's life, for sure. But I've survived.
We have certain items that possibly should not have been a part of our life, but they were and they are.
Go ahead. We'll just make sure we sanitize and wash our hands, okay? And then
I've gotten to know James not so much in person, but through how he has treated my ex-spouse Manny, father to our two daughters who are 24 and 18. Manny is 53 and has been diagnosed with Huntington's chorea, which is a combination of Parkinson's, Lou Gehrig's, Alzheimer's disease all together. They moved the same boarding care with James back in May of 2021. This disease has affected Manny tremendously, not just physically, but mentally to the point where he's trying to commit suicide. Depression and anxiety due to all the developed some psychosis, also with delusional beliefs. This has been heartbreaking for our daughters and myself. I can tell you that I know for a fact if it's not been because of James, Manny would be completely in another world right now. James has become his buddy, his go-to guy. James himself has his own struggles and challenges, but still manages to be positive to motivate Manny. His true colors heart comes out in his actions of what he does for Manny. He has met 6 months ago, him and Manny. He kicks the soccer ball around in the backyard, takes him for walks, listens to his favorite music bands and gospel tracks, and talks to him about Jesus. Takes him to church with his friend Taylor on Sundays, lift weights in the garage, brings him his favorite ice cream. Manny has obsessions, repeats over and over. James listens to me, and he reassures that his feet are not falling off. James has been really keep his mind in this world. He makes him feel alive. About 3 months ago, I go visit Manny and I saw pictures of our family taped to his bedroom wall. I asked Manny, where did those come from? He said, James printed them off my phone and taped them on my wall. Brought tears to my eyes and would have done that for him. Well, this past weekend on the wall, my daughter brought taken a full bag of pictures over, at least 50 of them, and put them on Manny's dresser. And the caretakers put them away in his drawers, and James took the pictures out of the drawers and taped them all on the wall. And so it was really, really cool that Manny has motivates, and now he says, my reason of fighting for my daughters and my family. He's not saying he wants to die or kill himself. I think he deserves to see his daughter and be in her life and share his love with her.
Bringing all those items back to bear, back to mind, and that's important to me.
I'm glad, George.
And I feel now that with James's assistance and James to guide me, and believe me, James's help to no end, my mindset is going to be much settled now.
Oh, you've been doing so much better, George.
Well, I hope so, because
Yeah.
when you reach my age, it's getting to the point where it's almost ridiculous.
92 years young,
I
George.
mean, nobody is supposed to be this old.
But you did it, George.
I did it, and with James's assistance and James's contributions, who knows? I could be one of those rare birds that really go into the stratosphere.
You're a rare bird, all right. With a pretty smile.
So anyway, nice talking to you. And
Show your smile. There's that smile. I love you, George. You're my best friend in the world.
nice talking to you, my friend.